Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Genesis Alpha 1. And since you guys don't actually stay till the end of the video, I think some of you do, but most of you don't. I'm actually going to talk about this now, just real quick. So what I want you to do is go down in the comment section, and I want you to put the your choice of which species you want me to do next. Now, keep in mind, I can't do the decas, and I can't do the crawls. So I can do the mantis, the inferno, the arachnoids, or the hollows. But also keep in mind, I can't do. Well, I can research them, but I can't actually make them. And if you're just curious about what they look like is literally right there on the screen. Like that's what they look like. That's the male mantis. That's the female mantis. That's the male inferno. That's the female inferno. I know when you're actually playing the game, the infernos look like they're on fire and stuff. That's not what they look like. They look like this right here, like these pictures. The decas are right there. There's the arachnoids. Here's the hollows, and then here's the crawl. So, like I said, you have the option of the mantis, the inferno, the arachnoid, or the hollow. The reason why I can't do the mantis or the inferno, like I said, I can research them, but I can't actually make them because I don't have their biosphere yet. I don't have a plant that does HCI, and I don't know where there's any at. I did come across a plant that does H or N2O right there. So I will be able to make the hollows. If we research those, I'll be able to make them. And then the arachnoids, they breathe air as well, so we could just do them like right now. And these ones, I'll be getting the plants before we do the next one, because if we go over here, all the way back over here, I'll show you what two plants I just located, and I'll be picking them up off screen. That way you guys don't have to sit and wait for this. But if you look here, the system we're currently in, we have this one here that I have to go down to that has a site, and there's an N2O plant, and then we have the one up here that has a site that I need to go down for, and it has KOH. Now, KOH, we have not found anything that breathes that yet, but we're still going to grab the plant. That way we don't have to backtrack for it. I will say don't grab too many different plants, just because if they're sitting in your storage, they're going to be taking up a lot of storage. Now, if you look at the layout of my ship, you can see that I have the greenhouses over here. I have two of them. This one is not active at all. I mean, there's why does it say 2 crew assigned? I don't have a crew assigned there. I have crew assigned here. It's weird. Yeah, I don't have crew assigned here. You can see in the top left of that, there's nothing in there. I guess it doesn't show anything in that one either, really. Yeah, there's nothing in this one, though. I promise you guys, there's nothing in there. You can see the 2 green dots here for the 2 people we have assigned, and then over here, I can put 2 more people once we get those plants going, which will probably be more O2 plants, or it'll probably be the N2O. Obviously, I'm not going to do the KOH because I don't have anything that breathes KOH, so it would just be a waste of one of the plant plots. And then I want to point out that I thought that this was smart, and I think I've done this before, but every time I replay the game, I always think of something new. So this is actually kind of dumb to have all the greenhouses in one area. It's good because you can protect them, but if we ever get invaded, and even if both of the greenhouses don't die, but say they take out this one, there's nothing else connecting the ship to this one. So what I should do is build more corridors and then connect it here, but I don't even see the connector, which makes me think that this one is out too far anyway. So I could probably only come out maybe one more here, and that's probably why I can't connect here. So this one would only reach to like right here, and it wouldn't actually reach the door. But I mean, it'll still be semi-easy to protect, as in, you know, I could throw down some turrets in there just to help, you know, whoever like it. Because when you get boarded from another ship, they appear everywhere on your ship. It's not just in certain areas. When we're doing the tractor beam and we're doing the stuff in the hangar, obviously they come through the hangar and they come through the tractor beam. But when someone actually assaults your ship, like when another ship is attacking you, they can beam anywhere. They can beam in the quarters, they can beam in the biotank rooms, they can beam in the reactor rooms. I think the only place they won't beam to is the bridge itself, but everywhere else they can beam to. And don't quote me on that because maybe they can do it in the bridge too. But for the most part, it's everywhere else. I don't think I've ever seen them beam directly to the bridge. But I honestly don't remember because it's been a while since I played. But anyway, my point is that if you do greenhouses like this, it's fine. They're easy to protect. But at the same time, like even if they took out one of these corridor pieces here, that puts both of these greenhouses in jeopardy. And if I lose both greenhouses, everyone dies because I don't have any more plants. So what I should be doing is spreading the greenhouses out. Like I should actually put one over here somewhere. I should probably make some more floors and put them on different floors. That way, even if one or two of these get taken out, at least we'll have plants on other floors where people will still be alive and they can actually, maintain that greenhouse. But it just depends, I guess. So, I mean, it's up to you guys on how you want to do it. Right now, I have everything kind of cluttered together. So I have all the quarters over here. I have the all the stuff that's not necessarily essential over here. We have 3 biotanks right now. I have the workshop here. We have the 2 greenhouses here. I'll probably put the cantina once I make it, probably near the quarters somewhere. And then I'm going to try to keep all the storage and the deposits together. So I'll be doing them along here. And then I will probably start doing them here too. But I'm thinking maybe I should make a what is it even called? A turbo lift? Yeah, I'm thinking I should make a turbo lift, like maybe right here off the main door. And then on that second floor, which you can go up to and you can go down to. So maybe on the second floor, I could do a another greenhouse. Well, actually, no, I probably wouldn't do it here either, though, because if we look at this, you can see that like the greenhouses are huge. That's like 2 floors right there. So maybe you should put the greenhouses on the top floor. I don't know how high up it goes to look at the different floors. If you hold R1, you can see that, oh, there's 3 floors each. Okay. Yeah, you can see that, it'll go up different floors, but obviously I wouldn't be able to build a greenhouse 1 floor under this one because it would come up right under it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure all that out when I actually do it. But yeah, so as of right now, you guys have the options of the 4 things that I mentioned, and then you have the options of just the 4 options of the things that I mentioned. Just keep in mind that I can only make 2 of them. It's just I can research 4 of them. So I can research the Mantis, the Inferno, the Arachnoid, and the Hollow, but I can only make the Hollow and the Arachnoid because I don't have the HCI plants for these 2. Which I think I've seen an HCI plant before we even had enough storage and stuff, so I might have to backtrack anyway into the other places. So I'll probably do that. If we come across one, great. If not, then whatever. But like I said, if you just want me to make them just because you want to see what they look like, this is literally what they look like in these pictures. So I don't mean to spoil it for anyone, but I want you guys to have some type of big, hopes on what the different creatures or species look like, different clones. And then when I make it, you're like, oh, that looks like crap. We did also get some new, what is it called? Some new abilities. So if we look for it, well, actually, I don't think I can do them yet. How do I move over there? Captain stats. Here we go. Alien ability. Yeah, so I can't actually do them yet. I don't know how I can see them either, though. These are the 2 upgrades. They're the exact same, just shell damage. One's 10%, one's 5%. We also do have a new gun. This gun here, it's the assault rifle. So if we look in the workshop, that's a biotank. If we look in the workshop, you guys can see the new weapon. I have the flamethrower and the assault rifle. There's the assault rifle there. It says it does 107 DPS, and the laser rifle we were using only did 60. I don't know if that's accurate or not. They're not doing any more updates on the game. I'm sure I could probably like submit a bug or something, but I think that it's accurate. But I think it takes more shots from this than it does the laser rifle, which is why I never used this before. But I know there is also an assault rifle too, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. But if you look in here, you can see right here, that's the laser rifle on the bottom, or I'm sorry, the assault rifle, and then that's the shotgun, that's the laser rifle, and there's a laser pistol. I don't have the flamethrower in here, but you can switch one of these out. You would just go in here, you would click on whatever you want to move, that's remove what that's in the rack. So right there, you can see on the right side it says X to remove from rack, and then for flamethrower, you just put add to rack. You don't have to actually craft the weapons, but you do need to craft their ammo. So there's the flamethrower there, and then of course we don't have any ammo for it, so I would need to craft ammo. You would come in here, you'd go to ammunition, you would look for a gas, and you can see that we need nitro, which we do have nitro. So if I wanted to, I could make that, but I'm not going to. But I'm curious, what's the DPS on the flamethrower? 75. So the assault rifle is still technically higher, number-wise. The shotgun's really high, but it's like a spread shot. It's like a buckshot, so I don't know. To me, it sucks. I don't like it. But this rifle's not bad. And then I wanted to go over the different infections that you can get on your ship, the different like bugs and stuff. So I don't know, I'll be honest, I don't know the total amount of how many there are, but there are like little eel looking things, like worms basically. They'll go around, they'll kind of do a little bit of everything. They'll damage the barriers, they'll attack these things, they'll attack people, they'll do all that stuff. The crawls, is it the crawls? Yeah, the crawls, they look like little octopuses walking around. Now they specifically go for your defenses. And this is just stuff that I've noticed. I don't know if this is how they're programmed or if this is like something they actually do. This is just what I've noticed. So, I mean, don't quote me on it, but at least take my advice for it for anyone who's new to the game. So if you come across the crawl, they look like little octopuses. What they'll do is they'll hatch out and they will go straight for your barriers and your turrets. They'll ignore people for the most part unless it's you, but they'll go for your barriers and your turrets. Because I killed a lot of them down here recently, and none of them ever went for the actual nodes here. And they literally, like, I've seen them hatch like way down there, and they didn't do any of that. They would go and turn a corner and look for like a barrier or a turret. They would not attack the node, and they didn't come straight for me. If you're by them, I think they automatically do come straight for you. But if you're not by them, like, they don't aggro on you, so to speak, and they'll just look for turrets and barriers, but they won't attack the nodes. The mantises, however, they will attack your nodes first, which these are the nodes. The mantises look like little scorpion / spider looking thing. Well, I'd say they look more like little scorpion things, like little scorpion shrimp things. They have like two little fang prong things basically, and you'll just see them kind of walking around with their little lobster or shrimp tail or whatever, and they go specifically for the nodes. If they do come across a barrier or a turret, they'll attack those too, but they do look for the nodes first. And then once again, of course, if you are by them, they will attack you. The last ones and the ones that are the most dangerous, ones that spread like wildfire, I almost said wildflowers. I mean, I guess wildflowers do spread pretty easily too. But anyway, wildfire is the arachnoids. They look like actual little spiders. You guys seen me fight them in the last one. They mainly go for the crew. If they do come across turrets and barriers, they'll attack those. But they mainly go for the crew. They're the ones that will actually infect your crew, get them sick, and then of course your crew will have to go to the quarters. And usually they have like the disease where they basically drop bugs, or not bugs, egg sacs kind of along the way, like spores. So when they're walking all the way to the quarters, they'll be dropping little things all over the place, and those will then hatch their own, and you'll just have spiders everywhere like you guys seen in the last one. But that is it for that. You guys don't have to stay with me to go and get these plants, but if you want to see the plants, you guys can definitely stay. The plants all pretty much look the same. When you get down there, you won't actually see a plant. What you'll see is one of the rocks. It'll just have a green glow to it, kind of like the blue ones for the lithium. And then, of course, we're going to grab 2 sites. So if you want to see what I'm going to get, then obviously you guys can stay and watch. But that's basically it. That's all I wanted to go over for this one. So we're going to go down. We're going to grab the plant for this one, and we're going to grab the site. Also, I noticed in the last, what was it, 2 or 3 videos, I did all of those back to back, so I do apologize for those. The audio for like the gun firing and the robot talking and all that stuff, they were really loud, and I do apologize because you guys could barely hear me. There's right now, StreamLabs has this thing where you can't do separate tracks. Unfortunately, I did figure out the separate tracks not too long ago, but there's a bug right now with the last update that they did that it's not working properly. So this is the plant right here, by the way. It's this green rock. So unfortunately, if I am trying to turn up or down the volume on the game, it does turn myself up or down as well. So yeah, see, these are the mantis ones that I was talking about, and there's the crawls, the little octopus looking things, so you guys can see what they all look like. Then we'll go ahead and grab these things here. We'll just let the tourists take care of all of this, that way I don't have to kill it. I don't want to waste ammo here if we don't have to. There we go, perfect. Go ahead and grab these. And then while they're waiting in there, let me see. Here's the site right here. I was gonna say, let me see if I can find the site. It looks like we already found it. I don't see any 20%. Ammo or anything around here. That's fine. 40%. Of course, they're gonna come straight from. Yeah, see, these are also, the crawls are also the weakest ones. But I think their eggs are actually the strongest. They can take quite a bit of shots on the eggs, like if they have them sprouting on your ship or whatever.
All phases complete.
All right, so this is the heavy pistol. I've never seen this gun, I don't think. That's actually kind of cool. New gun that I've never seen before. Then we can go ahead and leave here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I don't know if I'll be able to craft that heavy pistol, but we can at least take a look at the well, sorry, I already mentioned that. You don't have to craft the weapons. But we can at least take a look at the damage and stuff, and it probably just takes regular bullets, honestly. Ah, oof. Okay, they already killed it. Yeah, see, these are the octopus looking things. And I apologize if I move around so fast. There's only 1 speed in this game. There's no running, there's no walking. I mean, I can like make myself walk by like pushing the stick easier, but it's just 1 speed and it is kind of fast, so I do apologize about that. Oh, let's go take a look at the pistol. So workshop. Let's see, weapons, heavy pistol, 200. Oh, and I don't even think we can make that ammunition. Do we have to find that, or does it give it to us? It gives it to us. Okay, and we need jackets to make it. I don't have any jackets. Interesting, though. I don't know if I'll ever use it. I should probably equip it at some point, just see how fast it fires. Because if anything, I can use this pistol, and then I can have the heavy pistol. I always want to keep this pistol no matter what, because it is unlimited ammo. And believe it or not, if your ship gets boarded, you will run out of ammo so quick. Even going back to like the weapons rack and grabbing ammo, you will run out extremely fast. So, okay, so they took the plant, right? All right, let's go to the other place. Let's go grab the one over there. So yeah, we got the one from here. So this is the last one. There's also lithium here, so they'll be grabbing the lithium. I'll go grab the plant, and I'll grab the sites detected. So let me mark the lithium for them.
Harvester destination site.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And I've mentioned this a few times, but I haven't actually talked about how to do it. Well, I think I did, but it was brief. So down on the bottom left, when we get to the planet, you'll see 2 little boxes down on the bottom left. you hold, it's either L1 or L2, and then you press, yeah, so it's left trigger, and then you'll do left or you'll do right. So left
Please evacuate
means
immediately.
that they need to get back to the ship, I believe. And then right tells them to get out. So did I tell them to get out or tell them to get back on? Okay, I told them to get out. Yeah, so the right one is for them to get out. If they're getting overran, if they're taking too much damage, you can hold L2, press left. They immediately run back to the ship. So yeah, it's evacuating the planet, not the ship. I see. But yeah, they can come out. The lit. Oh, hello. And we did also, I don't know if you guys seen it. Like I said, I know a lot of people don't stay to the end of the video. We did lose Sanchez in one of the videos. And then we lost Bernard. Bernard, I didn't lose him in one of the videos, but we lost him when I was not recording one of the videos. So I just still did little homage thing to him to show like a little RIP, like rest in peace, we miss you kind of thing. Alright, where is this thing at?
Accessing deactivating.
Oh, there it is.
Accessing archives.
Alright, so yeah, the crew should be grabbing the other rocks. It looks like they are. That's the opening for the ship, so they're not at the opening. They're behind it over there. I don't see any ammo or anything around here. No UFOs. 80%. And nothing else is even coming out right now, so I think we're pretty good here.
All phases complete.
Oh, what's this? Oh, they have upgrades to the robots? I did not know that. These advanced little machines carry farmed raw materials from the hangar to the deposit, then to the refiner. Something about the living quarters. I didn't get to see what it said. Maybe they carry injured people to the living quarters? I don't know. I didn't see what it said. Let's bring these things back over here. Alright, did you guys get everything here? You did. Perfect. So let's go ahead and leave. And then if you, if they're still out there and you do this, they will automatically return to the ship. If they don't make it through the door, they still technically made it. Like it'll automatically put them in the harvester for them to make it back safely. So the only way that they won't come back is if they actually die out there. So just keep an eye on them. For the most part, they can take care of themselves, but you guys have seen them die, so it's definitely possible. Alright, let's see what the W1 thing does, the other robot thing. Oh, not there. I'm assuming they're crafted in the workshop. I think they are. I want to read that whole description real quick. Robots. Yeah, here we go. These advanced little machines carry farmed raw materials from the hangar to the deposit, from there to the refinery, the living crew's best friend, White Edition. That's kind of racist. Oh, they're faster though. And their speed, or their health is higher too. Let's make one. I want to see what this little thing looks like.
Processing.
So when you do it, yeah, I would say when you do the robots, they'll appear in here. So he's going to appear right there. We do need to do this though. And then he'll go find a robot slot to go sit in somewhere. He looks silver, he doesn't look white. The other ones look like a yellowish, goldish color. How fast is he though? There's no way for me to check because there's nothing else left. Well, there's probably still stuff on the harvester, but the other robots probably already finished it before he was made all the way. So we need to send the harvester out to get more stuff. But I do think that we are fully done with this system that we're in.
Refined.
Yeah, see, they already grabbed everything. That's why he didn't come over here. So we got everything there. Empty, 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 empty. Yeah, so let's go. We need to, oh, he is moving. Where are you going, dude? Oh, he's going to take something to the refiner, I bet you. He is a little bit faster. I can tell. He's a lot faster, actually. The other ones move very slow. I wonder if they eventually make one that has like a gun on it or something. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's the first time I've seen one of these guys. Oh, is he going to go all the way back to the bridge? No, probably to the workshop, right? Yeah.
New materials have been refined.
Can we make a spot for him? How do you do that? I don't remember. Harvester upgrades? No. There's a way to make a spot for them. How do you do it? Yeah, he's a lot faster. I don't remember how to make a new spot for them to sit.
New materials have been refined.
I'm trying to think. Not the refinery, not there. I don't think it. Oh, you know what? It's in here. I'm an idiot. It's something somewhere in here. Life systems, defenses, base, crew, resources. There we go. Robot station. Now I don't know how this works. It adds one robot station. I don't know how it knows where to put it though. So if I want, can I put one in the tractor beam room? The X to reinforce. I don't want to reinforce it. Robot station. It's a whole room by itself? That seems kind of like a waste. Do I want another one here anywhere? I mean, I could put it right here. Because more than likely what's going to happen is I'm going to put the cantina here or something, and it's going to take up this whole space anyway. So if I did do a cantina, I don't want it connected to the tractor beam room, so I would do it there. I think it could fit right there next to that tractor beam room. Let's do that. So, was it defense? No. Crew? Resources, robot station. There we go. We'll take a look and see what it looks like. Probably just a really tiny room with just a little robot spot. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's a little robot spot. Okay. Seems kind of like a waste though. I would think that you could just select this, like the dot, and just put it somewhere. Because like, I could put it right here in the middle of all this, you know what I mean? But I mean, I guess that's just not how they made it. That's fine. That's not a big deal. It's okay. All right, let's go. Oh, the main reason why we're doing today's video. So, you guys have not seen this, but we do have some stuff to trade. So I'm going to show you guys how the trading works. So first, you have to find a place that will let you trade. So the place that lets you trade is, whoa. Why is it doing it like that? There we go. The place that will let you trade is this here. This is the first merchant that we found. We did not actually go to him, but you can see there he has 2 schemes, and he has 47 resources, meaning that You can trade 47 actual resources with him, and then he has 2 schemes that you can trade as well. Now, each one of your resources versus his resources are going to be worth more and less of the same. Like it's a straight trade. There's no currency in the game. So basically, if you look on the left there, say, and this is just an example, you'll see when we get there, but let's say we have 8 framework and 5 cables. The 8 framework might be worth 1 apiece. So that's 8 currency right there. If we give 1 framework, that's 1 currency. So all 8 framework would be 8 currency. And then if the cables, say the cables are a little harder to find, say we have 5 of those, but they're worth 2 each. So that would technically be worth 10. So every 1 cable would be worth 2 trading points, basically. So you'll see what I mean when we get over there. But let's go ahead and move over there now. So we'll jump over there, coming through here. Hopefully we don't run into some random ship along the way that we haven't seen before. Which I don't think we will, but you never know.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Normally the ships, like the random ships that attack you, won't appear in the beginning of the game, but we're also not, like, we are playing the full game. I think they go easy on you in the tutorial. So, because you can start the tutorial and you can stay in the tutorial as a game, which I think that's what happened when I beat it before, which is why I really didn't unlock anything. But we are actually in the game now, so you guys will see. All right, so here is one more jump, and here is the actual trader, which you will see the trader out there, and you'll see a hologram right down here by this console. There's the hologram, there's the actual trader. So there's the hologram there. We hit X. This is what I was talking about. So on his side, he has 20 framework, he has 14 gunpowder, he has 13 nitro, he has a medical research lab, which we don't have, but it's worth 20. And then he also has a mini flak 1 that's worth 30. I don't even know what that mini flak is. I don't know if that's armor. I don't think they have armor in the game. So that's probably like a mini gun. Let's see. It's a gun. This gun provides high damage, use its own recoil to your advantage, and it can be a crew weapon. You see that where it says crew weapon? That means that weapon can be equipped by the crew if they're high enough rank. So if we bought that, we can start giving that to the crew. I don't have 30. I mean, I probably do have 30, but I'm not going to trade what I have to get a whole bunch of, well, I only need 1 minigun. If you get 1 minigun, then you can just kind of duplicate it in the I mean, it's not cheating. That's not what I mean by duplicating. But basically, you buy 1 gun, it will then be available in your weapon rack, and you can issue it out as many times as you want. So you're buying that gun blueprint, basically, except you don't have to build it. Same thing with the medical research. If you get the medical research, it's basically a lab that you can then use from then on. And you do have to build the lab, though, but you can build it as many times as you want because you own the scheme. Medical research or sick bay enables research and curing of sicknesses. So like I said, we did learn some abilities, and I believe that this is the room that we would use to research those abilities. So I'm going to go for the medical research. And if we look over here, you can see all the stuff we have. So we have 3 framework that are only worth 1. We have 27 cables, and they're worth 3 each. So that is a huge thing right there. We have 4 panels that are worth 3. We have 3 gunpowder worth 1 each, 21 batteries worth 1 each, 8 nitro worth 2 each, 0 jackets. We have 24 fuel rods, which I don't think we're actually using fuel rods. The problem is they're only worth 1. And then radiation blue, I am not trading those. Those are pretty rare, and those are what we need to research the species. So we're not going to do any radiation blue at all. So I guess we can start with the cables because we have 27 of these. And if you guys ever run out of storage space and you're like, oh, if I build anything, it's just going to be it's going to be a waste of materials. What you can do is fly around and, well, first take note of where you're at so you can get back there. what you can do is fly around and try to find one of these trader guys. If you can find one of these trader guys, you can offload a whole bunch of materials that you're not using. Say you somehow stocked up on a whole bunch of framework and you don't really want to build anything else with the framework, come to these guys and just find some stuff to trade with them. So I'm going to put down, if I do even 10 cable, that's 30 trade points right there. I don't think we're really using the cable too much. I mean, we're going to need it for a couple things, but we're not going to need 27 of them. So even if I did 20 times 3, that's 60 points. We could technically get the medical research and the mini flak. Oh, but I don't want to do 20. I want at least 10 left. So I would do 17. I don't know how much that's worth. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It counts for us. 17 of them. That right there. And that still gives us enough points for the medical research and the mini flak. And then that leaves us with 1 extra point that we can probably get. We can get a framework. I mean, we can get the gunpowder or the framework. I was just looking at which one we probably need. And we probably need framework more than we need gunpowder. So we can come over here to his. We can do 1 framework. We can do 1 research, medical research, and we can do 1 mini flak. So 51 on my side, 51 on his side. Now, if you sorry, if you want to, you can leave that framework out on his side. He'll definitely take you giving him 51 and only him losing 50. He'll definitely do that. But I try to keep it even so that nobody's losing anything. Because if you do, then you're just wasting points. So 51 for 51, we're losing 17 cables, but we're gaining 1 framework. We're gaining the ability to build the medical research and the ability to start handing out the mini flak. Now, even with the mini flak, you do need the bullets, the damage bullets, for that. Or no, you need the heavy caliber ammunition for those, which means you need the jackets. The thing is, though, I don't think your crew requires you to have ammo, because they have not been using the ammo with the guns that they currently have. So I'm pretty sure you can give every single crew member the ability to use that mini flak, and even without having any jackets, they should still be able to shoot it. So we're going to go ahead and do this trade here. So I'm going to hit square.
Weapon added.
There we go. We got a weapon, and we have the medical research lab. So now we can go and we can see about. I don't think we even need to put it into the weapon rack, but we can at least go and. Oops, I came the wrong way. We can at least go and we can take a look at the item. It should look exactly the same. I don't think it's going to look any different. Weapon. There's the mini flak. Yeah, 225. Yeah, it looks the same. There's nothing else here. Advanced workshop needed. Oh, we have to research it? And we need the advanced... Oh, no, wait. Do we have to research it? I think that's to get the 2nd level. So, like, even the laser pistol here, it says advanced workshop needed to research. Yeah, so basically if you get a workshop 2, like this is workshop 1. If you look here... for defense, you can see it says workshop 1. So if we get workshop 2, that'll be the advanced workshop, and then with that you can research the laser pistol, the laser rifle, the power shotgun, and the mini flak. So now that we have it, though, I don't think we have to put it in here, but I do think that we can go and we can start giving it to people. So these people in here, what rank are you? Yeah, so this is Barba. He's a 3 stars, so he is a lieutenant. So we should be able to, yeah, look at that. So change weapon, so we can give him, I don't know what that is. I think that's the rifle that we're currently using. Or no, that's the regular shotgun or the regular rifle that they start with. I don't know. Anyway, that's the heavy caliber pistol, and here's the mini flak. Yeah, so now he has a mini flak, and then we can do her too. Greg, I think that's why I put them both in here. Go. let's go to people in the tractor beam room. I don't know if they're high enough level yet. I switched them out, which is why, yeah, that's only a 1-star. That's a 1-star. Can you guys do it though? No, not yet. That's why I switched them out though. The guys in the refinery should be able to do it though. I think. Can you do it? Yeah, this guy can. That's Wagner. This is Burke. And then maybe 1 or 2 of these guys can do it. You can. You can't. You can't. Okay, so let's see about going to a new area real quick so that we can see one of them use the gun. Jump back to the bridge so that we can go back over where we were.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive. Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive. Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive. Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Should be good here. I don't think we've done this one yet. Yeah, so there's 9 panels here. Oh, look, there's HCI. Look at that. So yeah, I guess we can do some HCI as well, guys. So I'll grab that one next. There's another KOH too. All right. Okay, so panel. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see if she will pull out her. Is it her? Oh no, wait. It's neither one of these. It was the guys in the poop. Okay. So it's neither one of these anyway.
Resource beaming complete.
Go ahead and stop this. Deactivate.
Resource acquired.
Oh, we have stuff alive under our ship. When did that happen?
Area secure.
Oh, poop. There's a whole bunch down here. I don't know when this happened. It had to literally be just from that one tractor beam. Look at that, they're all the way over here already. Yeah, these are the little octopus guys I was telling you about. These are the crawls. It's funny, that one was still moving. I was going to show you guys. Yeah, see, these ones are weak. See what I mean? They're not going for the nodes at all. Oh, wait, is he? Oh, he's releasing spores. That's what they do. Shouldn't have let him do that. Spores go, dude. Don't see them. Probably up on top. Oh, he did attack it. That's the first time I've seen one of them attack it, though. So I guess they all do it, but I still think they have different focuses. Because, I mean, you've seen the other one, like I even backed up and he didn't go for the node. Instead, he was trying to get his little spores out and stuff, which I don't know where his spores went. They're probably up top somewhere. I think this was the hallway it was in. I don't hear anything here. Is that robot even using? He's not. Why isn't he using the one over here? Was that pointless? I mean, I can deconstruct it, but I don't think it gives us anything back. Let's deconstruct it, because that's just another little spot that, I don't know. So hold square to deconstruct. Oh, is it going to give us 5 framework and 3 energy? I think it did. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know. That other robot didn't go to it, though, so there's no reason to have it. He's fast anyway, the other robot, so... Okay, so I deactivated that because I thought I gave one of these guys the thing, but I didn't. It was these guys that I gave it to. So these guys have it, though, or at least one of them. So what we can do is we can go down to one of the planets. We can see it in action. Let's go for... Fuel rod's going to take up spots that we don't really have space for. Let's go for this one. I'll try to grab the plan before they grab 5 of the
Harvester
batteries.
destination sight.
And it's Lalit, whatever her name is. Is that her? Can't see the name. It's not her. They both had 1 stars. That's how I knew. I didn't see the names, but they had 1 star each. Alright, so is it you? No, that's a 1 star. It's Greco, so it's this person here. Go. Get out there. Do it. Do it, guys. Do it. Where's the... Let me grab the plan. Oh, shit. Oh. Who are they? Hello? I've seen these before, but I don't remember what they are. The stuff that they're spitting, basically. X-ray caster. Fires radiated fragments and high frequency. It's a crew weapon. And they are... No, we're getting healing abilities. We're not getting... Oh, look, there's the gun in action. I heard it. There it is right there. Look at that. Oh, they dropped ammo. Yeah, so the ability we're getting, it tells you there on the left, this is a healing ability. Alien ability, sample healing, and then we're getting the raycasters. I thought we were getting their DNA though, and I don't see a UFO, so I don't know. Oh, there it is. I'll say, so I don't know why there's actual beams. Normally, how you saw the 3 beams come down and then they came out. Normally, you only see those beams when there is a UFO in the air. And they're right there. I don't know what species these guys are. There's another X-caster thing. Another healing sample. So we might stay here and try to get all the healing samples real quick. And the X-caster. Okay, yeah, so they're all good in there. They should be back in, yeah. We're just gonna hang out here and see about getting the weapon samples and the ability samples. Then we will call it. So at this time, what you guys can do, if you would not mind, go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ask questions if you have questions. I have played this game for years. There is still some things I don't know, but I also do know quite a bit about the game, so please feel free to ask me whatever you guys want. If you don't want it, yeah, I don't know what these guys are. So if you don't want any spoilers, just let me know, and that way I can answer your question better. So basically, say you ask a question that might be a spoiler in the game, because I don't want to give an example because obviously I don't want to spoil anything. But say you ask a question that might spoil something in the game, I'll just give you a hint and let you know, hey, well, once you get to this certain point in the game or you craft this thing, it will tell you what to do from there. Like, I'll give you an answer, something like that. Or if you just want like common knowledge, like, hey, another ship attacked me, how do I how do I stay alive when that happens? Because honestly, most of the time, the answer to that question is run. But I think there's another way. Pretty sure it's risky, but for the most part, run. Where'd they come down at? I didn't hear them. Where they at? Oh, it's little guys. Okay. I don't know if that does anything. That'd be funny if they just like shot a huge beam down and just destroyed the planet while I was down here. Yeah, see, and this does happen too, where they literally will just stop coming. You can try to wait for them. Maybe they'll reappear like they did just now, but that doesn't always happen. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's why I carry this gun, because it's unlimited ammo. And of course you can also go back to the weapons rack in here. And as long as you have ammo made, you can pick up more ammo. But these guys are fairly easy. I shouldn't be wasting ammo on them. I see they die pretty quick. I think these aren't the crawls. I don't know what these guys are. There's 8 of those. Ooh, that was close.
New weapon
There we
research
go.
unlocked.
And let's see if we can get the other 2 samples. But yeah, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Do me a favor. You guys can go down into the description. You guys can see the merch that I sell. It does go through StreamLabs, if I'm not mistaken. I was going to do a like an actual Etsy store, but that has been placed on hold for multiple reasons that we won't get into. But you can get some merch from there. Obviously, I do get a cut of anything that you guys buy. Technically, the store is ran by and maintained by StreamLabs, so they will print it out for you. I have gotten the material from them, or not material, but I have gotten merch from them of my own merch, like that I purchased. Yes, I had to purchase my own merch, but it's good quality. It's not like real thin shirts or anything like that. So in case you guys are wondering, and then if you're unhappy with it, I do think that you can actually go and do a refund type thing and all that. But all of that is done with StreamLabs. That's not directly with me. The only thing that I do is I make the design, I submit it to StreamLabs, and then they give me a link and say, hey, send people here to buy your stuff. So that's what I did. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to go and buy anything. Obviously, you don't have to, but it will help support the channel because, like I said, it does help fund my gaming addiction and your entertainment purposes on my channel. And then you guys can also go on there, or not on there, but you guys can go down into the description. There's also the Discord where I have at least had one person in there being active. Thank you very much for that, Kill You Jen, or Glass Dragon as you prefer on Discord. But I will say, Kill You Jen, if you're watching this video, you can, or Jen Kill You, sorry. I will say that that you can actually edit your nickname on there if you want. I think you couldn't before because I had it set wrong. But like I said before, I am new to that, so it is the first Discord I've ever ran, and I don't have any mods. I don't plan on using any mods. It should be all set up where you can actually change your nickname and all that. So if you want to go by Jen Kill You on there as well, you can do that. I don't know how you edit your name, but you should have the ability to do so if you can find it. So good luck with that. And then anyone else who's on there, I think someone else did join, like even before you. Their name was like Big Papa 08 or something like that, but they've never said anything. They just joined the Discord and they're just kind of hanging out. I don't know if they're still in there or not. I think they are. But they've never said anything. They never did an introduction. There is an introduction page. You don't have to do it, but obviously if you want people to know who you are, know what you're about, stuff like that, you can go and do that. If you guys want to know a little bit more about me, you can go in there and you can see my introduction, because I did do an introduction on there for myself. That hurt. Now I'm poisoned or something, I think. I'm pretty sure. Come on, where's this last ability at? And then also, if you guys would not mind, like I said, you guys can pick the the next species you want me to research. The main thing for that is not just picking that, but it's just leaving a comment, because it does help rotate my videos through YouTube in general, as far as like it helps getting the videos out there with the algorithm and everything. More comments, the better. Even if you guys are just saying hi, your videos suck, whatever you guys
New
want.
ability research
Look at that.
added.
New ability research. This heals the clone and also other clones within a certain range. That is awesome. So we can go ahead and get out of here now.
9, 8,
We will try to do one more
7,
thing real quick. It
6,
shouldn't take long. I don't know if we have enough for it,
4,
but we can try to make that
2,
research lab, and then I can go in there and I can show you guys a little bit in there, and then we'll go ahead and call it from there. And then we'll also see right now if we brought anything back with us. Hopefully we did not, but we might have. Oh, that's not the right way. Here we go. Nothing on this side. Okay. All right, and then we can turn this back on, because these guys should be able to handle anything that pops up in here. And then while that's going, what we can do is we can look at the thing here. See if we can craft this or not. What would it be? Life systems? No. Resources? Ah. Crew? It is crew. Yeah, so we have just enough panels to do that. So
Creatures from outer space can pass on deadly diseases to crew members. Research these diseases in the medical research lab. Researched diseases will then be cured automatically. Please mind that you have to collect disease samples dropped by sick crew members to research a disease. Use the biomass collector to collect these samples.
You guys alive? Everybody alive? What happened? What happened? Is everybody alive?
New materials have been refined.
Yeah, we got 10 people alive. I guess they took care of it. I think these refiner guys were, yeah. I think because he's healing now, I think. The way he was. The way he glowed green when we first came in here. Pretty sure that was him healing. I thought the alien research lab was the one that was for what they were just talking about, but I guess not. I guess it is for... Because the alien research is this one, which we haven't crafted this one either. Aliens that have been... okay, this is where you capture them and research them. And then this one... The other one is for... where you research stuff that they have. Or diseases that they currently have. Does this one also take panels? It does. So if we get... we should have 10. We should be able to craft both those. Here, we'll do this. We'll go ahead and stop here with this one. In the next video, because I'm going to do another one right away. So in the next video, we will make the research lab. Both of them. We'll do the alien research and the medical research. So then the one after that will be the one that you guys will see that will have
resources collected.
The thing that you guys pick. Oh, that sounds like a whole alien out there. What's up, guys? Go ahead and get rid of this nasty stuff here. This nasty stuff here. And this is why I keep random turrets around. So we didn't get boarded there. What happened is the type of eggs that it put down, it actually hatches full-scale creatures.
Resource acquired.
Which is how they were on the ship. Hello? That one is under the ship. No, he's not. He's right there. Haha, suck it. Now they're probably on the bottom too.
New materials have been refined. Resources collected.
Where's she at that she was shooting? Oh, it's here, her? Yeah.
All clear.
Okay, I'm assuming she killed that one. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. And then what we will do is in the next video, because I'm gonna do one right after this, so you guys won't see whatever it is that you picked for at least another video. Because the next one's gonna just me doing both the research things, and hopefully I can find creatures to be able to show you guys how they both work. Well,
new materials have been
one, I have to let a crew member get sick in order to show you guys how one works, and then the other one I would need to capture a creature to show you how that one works. So eventually we'll get around to how they work, but for now what we will at least do is I will craft them, and then I'll give you guys a little brief explanation. I'll walk you guys through it, show you guys what they look like, and show you how they work, other than the actual doing it, because like I said, at that point I would need a sick crewmate, and I would need a captured creature, which neither one of those is easy to get. Even when your crewmates get sick, they immediately start walking to the quarters, and you can't pick up the disease things right away unless you're near them. So like if I'm on the bridge and they're scanning stuff there and one gets sick while I'm on the bridge, by the time I get down here they're probably already gone. So it can be a little finicky. But that's going to be it for this one. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down in the comments section. Thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget about the Discord. Don't forget about the merch. At least take a look. Let me know if you guys want specific types of merch. I could definitely do that. But thanks again. Next video. Bye-bye.